As we have seen for this navigation bar, now let's see the units and the limit. What are they? Units and limit in AutoCAD. Units in AutoCAD defines the measurement system used for the drawing, such as millimeter, meter, or the feet or inches. For the civil engineering drawings, unit ensures that all the dimension, length, and the scale are accurate and consistent throughout the project. Units control how the distance and the dimension are being measured and displayed. Common civil units are the millimeter and or the meter, and for the architectural purpose we use the feet and the inches. For making a plan like the 10 feet, 12 feet, and all that purpose we use the feet and inches also for the architectural purpose. Then after setting the correct units in the first step before the starting any drawing, it is a very must step. Before starting any drawing, we need to first of all set the units, and then after we have to start a drawing. So I will give you an example like here. When I just press here as a line and just drag it and move it forward like here, then here you can see that it is 18.5, but it has not been specified what unit. Means it is meter, mm, or it is feet or inches. It is not specified anything, so it's worthless. Okay, so we have to provide first of all the units, and then after we have to deal here with drawing parts. Okay, so this is there are basically two types of the units being present. Okay, there are two types of the units which are called as the metric units and the empirical units. Metric units contains the meter, centimeter, millimeter, and the empirical units contains the feet and inches. Metric units contains the decimal format of this meter, centimeter, millimeter, and empirical units contains the feet and the inches. Okay, I will just show you. Okay, there are basically these two types of the units, and now we will see how to set the units in AutoCAD. To set the units in AutoCAD, we just move it here, and first of all escape it here to get rid of any command which are been present here. To get there is an option present to set the unit in this file menu. Just choose here this icon, and then after this window will open like here. In it, the drawing utilities option is present here. Just tap on it, and you can see that here is the option of the units which controls the coordinate and the angle, display format, and the precision. Just tap on it, and you will get this drawing unit window. But okay, like this window will come. Just cancel it, and I will show you the faster way of doing it. Every time we go here and see this drawing utilities and see this option, without it there is a faster way of doing it. Likewise, you can see this command line. Just enter here as the un for the units. Type here as the un, or you can type units also. Here you can see that when you type here as the units, you get the option like here as the units. Okay, when you just tap on it or enter it, the same window will open like here. But many of you have a problem like this un. When I just enter here un, you are able to see that it is been seen in this view command line. But when I type when I just on this dynamic input, you are able to see that it is been typed like here. If this option of the dynamic input is off of yours, then go to this customization here in the status bar. Go to this customization. In this customization, just on this dynamic input, and this currently I have off this, and when I just on this, you can see that the dynamic input has been off. After owning taking this here, there are two options. You can off this dynamic input, and then also you can see that it has been typed in this command line only. Okay, so basically to type here, you have to just on this dynamic input and just press here as the unit. Type here as the unit, or you can type here as the un. It is a very best option of the AutoCAD that you can type the name of the command, and it will be taken. Likewise, if I want a draw toolbar, draw let's say a line, you can say I have just typed here L, and it is been seen like this much options are been present of the line L present in this AutoCAD. Okay, like this way it actually works. So basically how to set the units. So setting the units, just type here as the un and just press enter. Then after a drawing units window will open like this. In it, the length type, there are some option we have to fill up. let's say that there are two types of the units, right? Metric and the empirical. For the first of all, we will see for the metric. In this length type, there are basically this much type we are being able to do it, but we generally do for this decimal. If you want the meter and the format, then we just type here as the decimal, and if we want the feet and the inches, we type here as the architectural, choose here as the architectural. So basically we want here in the and the meter format, so we will just choose here as the decimal. And here is the precision format present here. You can choose any precision, like it will show, like if I have chosen here as the unit as the it will show like as the 0 point. If it is the 4 I have taken distance, then it will show like 4.00 okay, likewise it will show. But you can choose any precision here. You can directly choose 0, or you can just choose this part, okay, 0.00. Then after here we came to this insertion scale. In this insertion scale, units to the scale inserted content. In it we have to choose, as we have chosen here decimal, then here we have to choose as the millimeter, centimeter, or the meter. So we will be choosing here as the millimeter. You can choose here meter as per your demand, okay. So just I will type here as the millimeter, and choose here as the millimeter. And then after we go to this angle type, here we can see that decimal degrees, we can take this in the form of the degree, the minutes, or the second, then gradients, radian, and all these things. So whatever you want, you can take. You can take the angle, degree angle, into this precision format as 0.00 also, but I will let it be like here. And here is the option of this clockwise. I will show you here, like at start, when this clockwise is off here, that AutoCAD takes it as follow. It is clockwise means it is taking as minus sign, and it is anti-clockwise means it is taking the positive sign when this clockwise icon is off. Here you can see that the clockwise icon is off. But when you just on that clockwise, the clockwise direction, then the this angle format will take in the clockwise direction as positive, and in the anti-clockwise direction as negative, okay. When you just click on it, the change will occur, but let it be, we will not change anything. After that, this lightning is present, unit for the specifying the light intensity of the lightning. In it we have to choose here as the international, and just click on OK. And you can see now the dimension of your been set. Just type here as the L, or here we can choose here as the line. We will see all of this detail in the next video of this. We will see all of these tools: draw toolbar, modify toolbar. First of all, we will just make a line here. I have just made a line, and then after you can see that this is the line being made. Here you can see that this distance is being shown, and this distance is, I know now that it is 13.15 mm, okay. So like it is now 14 mm, because I have set the units, so I know the value. And here you can see that at the sidebar, that 22 degree, 20 degree is being seen. That is called as the angle, okay. Here you can see, like I have taken here, that this is the length format, it is being shown like here, and this is the angle format, it is being shown, okay. Likewise it actually works in this AutoCAD. Then after we will now see that we have completed with the units part, and we have set the units to the format. To see it once again, just type UN, enter. Then after you can see that the drawing units window has been opened here. In it we have chosen here as the decimal, precision taken as 0.00, and here the we have chosen the unit as form of the scale as the millimeter, okay. Just choose here as the okay. Now let's see further what are the limits. Now as we have seen how to set the units, now let's see how to set the limits. Limits defines the working boundary or the drawing area in AutoCAD. They help the user visualize the available space and maintain the drawing discipline, especially for the large plans. Limits set the minimum and the maximum drawing area. They do not restrict drawing but act as a reference frame, used mainly to organize layout and improve the navigation. In simple terms, units controls how big the things are, and the limit controls the where you work in the drawing space. So let's see what we can see here in our AutoCAD, how to set the limits. To set the limits, here is our working plane, right? Okay, this is our working plane, and when you see its distance, as we have set the units to about when you just type here as the UN, and you can see that the drawing unit window has opened. Here you can see that decimal, and it is in the form of the millimeter is being set. Just click on OK, and now to set the units, set the limits, we just type here as the LIMITS, or just type as the LIM. Then this option will come of the limit. Just enter it, and then you can see that in this command line or beside this cursor, you are able to see that it is saying that specify lower left corner. We have to specify the coordinates of this lower left corner. How to specify it? We will, here you can see that this is the coordinate axis and it is the x and y plane. So here it is about 0, 0 as the coordinates are being present. So here we will be just typing as the 0, and don't press here enter. We have to press here as the tab is present on your keypad. Okay, just press on the tab, and once again press on the 0, and once again press on the tab, and just press here as the enter. After that, specifying the lower left corner, we have to specify the upper right corner. Okay, means this window will be in this form. Okay, so as you see that this window is in the rectangular format, so we have to specify the distance in the rectangular format. First of all, we have to specify the width and then the length. So here we will be specifying here as the 100 mm cross 50 mm. Just tab once again, and press enter after putting the values, and just press enter, and you can see that we have specified both the upper and lower right corners. Okay, so after that we have to, you can see that the limits are not being set now. Limits are set, but the screen is been seen like this way only. Okay, so how to set the screen? You can see that the distance between this line is about 1290. Okay, how to set the units? Just type here as the Z A and enter, and you can see that the screen has been into the limited format. Okay, so how to see that it is been perfect or not? Just type here as L, and we can see that it is about 50 mm. When you just type the distance here as from the upper corner to the lower corner, you can see that it is 50 mm. Same way from this side to this side, you can see that its distance will be about 100 mm, but based on your screen it may change. Okay, it is being seen like this format. Okay, I will show you. It is being seen like this format. Okay, this is the drawing area. Here we have chosen here as a 0, 0 as this end on this axis, and xy axis, and this is the upper right corner. Here we have put the coordinate as the 100, 50. Okay, so like this way it actually works, and you are able to see it properly, like it is 50 from top, and here when you just move downward, when this command line will be not there, then it is about 50 mm, and when you just move from here to here, it is about 125. This is best to be basically for the type of the screen. Here I will show you the type of the screen present here. As for different types of the screen, the different ratios are being present. There are basically 4:3 scale of this screen of the PC is being present. 16:10 is present. 47:20. 16:9. For every screen, the limits are different. So this will not come. So this screen is bigger. So it is taking like this way. Okay. So like this way we can set the limits in AutoCAD. Now in the next video we will see for the toolbars, what are they and how to use them.